Hey there, it's Brittany and I'm back with Jesse James Beads. We're going to make a fun project today. I'm using this bead strand duo in apple cinnamon. Super excited about this because red jasper is like my second favorite gemstone and I've been really crushing on goldstone lately. So excited that they got two of my hot gemstones that I'm using right now in this little mix. And then I look at these gorgeous drops. So I think I might make an earring with these, or maybe a Lariat. I don't know, but they are embossed glass teardrops. I'm going to include some links in the description of this video. Those are affiliate links to these items on their website. They do help my channel, but I wanted to make something with these today, and we'll see. Let's get going. Okay, I've decided we're gonna make a Lariat necklace, and there will be enough beads left over to make a pair of earrings if you'd like. I'm also gonna pull in some of these gorgeous cubes from this yellow mix, which is called Illuminating. It's Color Trends Mix from Jesse James Beads. I have some gold metal that I pulled in from some other Jesse James Beads mixes, and these gorgeous like chandelier connectors. These are called Bling It glass connectors, and they're a set of 6, I think, for and the color's amber brown. So I'm going to be using that in conjunction with the bead strand duo and these gorgeous little drops. Now I might use this because I'm making a Lariat, but I haven't decided if I'm going to use this at the end of the necklace or not yet. All right, so first I'm going to make sure that I have some jump rings. And I also have some 22 gauge Beadle-On German style wire. And then I'm going to make a bunch of connectors, and I will show you the different patterns that I'm going to use for the connectors. But first I'm going to make a little loop here and do a wire wrapped closure. And I'm going to snip. And then for my first piece, I'm going to grab a tiger eye, one of my bead caps, one of these smoky crystals, and a spacer, and then one of the gold stones. And then I'm just going to make that into a connector by doing another wire wrapped loop at the top. And then we will wire wrap that closed. And then I'll just put this to the side. We're going to be connecting these to our Bling It connectors, but with jump rings, so it doesn't matter that you're closing those off. Now you can wire wrap them, but it's gonna be a lot easier to use a jump ring. I am gonna do another wire wrap loop up, and my next one's gonna start with this little smoky crystal, a spacer, one of these gorgeous red jasper rectangles, another spacer, and then one of these beautiful cubes. Okay, move that down and do another wire wrap loop at the top. And there's our second piece. Our last one's going to be a gold stone, then one of these metal or metallic cubes, another tiger eye, metallic cube, and then the last gold stone. So we have our 3 pieces, and then next we're going to connect those to our little connectors, our glass connectors. Put my connector on, then my first piece. Now, I've already completed this side of the necklace, and this one I did attach the little carved teardrop. Now, when I'm doing the second one, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to hang the teardrop from our ring or if we're just going to hang it like we did here. But I have some beautiful chain reaction, also from Jessie James Beads, and that'll be the bulk of our necklace that isn't these pieces. When you're opening up your Jessie James Beads chain reaction, make sure that you're either just sliding off your pieces off of this jump ring here, or you use a memory wire cutter, because those will ruin your regular pliers. I'm just gonna slide it off my chain. And I am gonna go ahead and grab 2 more jump rings and simply attach that chain to my connector. And Lariat necklaces, you can, they don't really have a closure, so you can either tie them or put a piece through a loop, and that's what holds it together. So that I'm trying to decide if I'm going to close this by tying it or putting it through the loop, and I might just put it through the loop. But we're going to see that before we make a decision. I'm going to try tying it. It's so pretty. Very fall, very vintage inspired. Oh, it's so pretty. And you can wear it without tying it too. I think we're going to use the loop. So what I'm going to do here is take my last jump ring. Actually, I'm going to take 2 jump rings. And I'm going to put one through my teardrop. And then attach that to my ring. And then I'll take a smaller jump ring and put that through my ring and my connector here. Okay, and then to wear the necklace, all you need to do is wrap it around your neck and then just put your 1 teardrop through this loop and pull, and then 1 can hang up here, or you can have them kind of closer to each other, but I will put this on my mannequin so you can see how it looks. But isn't that gorgeous? All this sparkle, all these gemstones, and this beautiful gold chain really come together to make a really fun fall sweater weather necklace. And then I still have gemstones left from my mixes and my strands to make a matching pair of earrings. There's another pair of red jasper, 2 of these little gold stone beads, and then some lamp work. So you can also make a pair of earrings. Thanks for watching. Thank you to Jessie James Beads for having me back, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye. Hi, Snuggums. It's cold. Yeah. Yeah, it's cold today. You are so cute. Need to go back to sleep? Yeah.